Well, friends, I've come over today because our horse dentist is over there working.
It kind of reminds me, I never seen one in person, but like horses.
And she would like herself an ostrich egg. And I said, if you give me a couple of minutes, I'll give you a fresh one. And so Tina has squatted down over here. Who is that being mean? Stella, you better be sweet to my sissy. Sorry, sissy. Sorry, sweet sissy. Hey, Brady, you big galoot. Hi, Danny boy. Hey, Danny. And I says, if you give me a couple of minutes, I might can give you a brand new fresh one. Because I've noticed Tina squatting over here for a little bit. And Debbie's being like a good friend. Debbie's being a really good friend and waiting for Tina to pop it out. Guys, I'm not going to make you wait with me. But before we walk out of this pasture, or hopefully before they leave, we'll have her a very fresh ostrich egg that she can take with her and show all of her friends. Now, it will not be fertilized. Carl's in a separate pasture, so it will not be fertilized. I feel like a doctor taking the baby and wiping it down. I'm using my shirt, y'all. I'm just using my shirt. And I don't think it's going to matter. I'm not going anywhere special. But hey, ho-ho! Thank you, Tina. Enjoy! I'm walking outside because Millie and Fiona are letting me know there's something going on down the hill. What do y'all see? What do y'all see over here? There's something going on down the hill, and these girls are trying to let me know. And all I can think of, listen, y'all hear it? Who is this? There's a dog out in them woods. Do y'all hear it? Oh. Let's go try to help it. Can y'all help me find it? Come on, let's go find it. Guys, we're going to go down the hill and find the lost dog. And Millie and Fiona are going to help me. Let's go get them, girls. Let's go get them. And let's go save this dog. You guys come with us. Okay, let's go. So if you guys remember, a couple of weeks back, Jamie had to come out at night, she and our neighbor, and go find the neighbor's dog. It had gotten lost. It's blind and deaf. It's blind and deaf, and it's somewhere down there. Come on, let's go. Come on, I'll walk with you. I probably should have brought my side-by-side. But I don't know for a fact if this is the same dog. But you can hear it. It's in the thick woods, too. I hope it's okay. It doesn't fall off in that river. Because I do not want to do that. I don't think I can. This river is very swift, fast moving. Go find her, sweetie. You'll bring her home. So all of our dogs are inside. These are our two outside dogs. Now, this is where you got to be very careful. You'll fall. I'm just being cautious what's going on around me. This is a very dangerous incline here. This is not easy on a man's knees, I'll tell you that much. Millie and Fiona went the other way down the hill. I'm going to go this way down the trail. Now, I have to be aware of snakes as well, guys. Oh no, the dog got really quiet. It has to keep barking or I'll never find it. Look! Oh, I thought that was a cow. I thought that was a cow. That's not a cow. But I hear cows. Now, where's that dog? Boy, if I get on a snake, I'm in big trouble. There's no use calling to that dog because remember, it can't hear anyway. It can't see and it can't hear. So I'm only hoping I can walk up on it. Are you guys still there? Are you still watching? All right. We're about to get over here to the back end of our property. I made some trails with my four-wheeler and my side-by-side and that Argo. But at this point over here, this is where my property ends. And so this is where my little turnaround spot is at, my old turnaround spot. I don't see a dog. What I'm trying to find is a way to get up on that next ridge without having to get on my belly and crawl. And that dog has completely stopped barking. I'm guessing that at this point, Millie and Fiona have found it. And maybe they have made friends. That's why it has stopped barking, I'm guessing. So the only way up to that other ridge is maybe right through here. Can y'all hear the cows off in the distance? Okay. Guys, I don't see Millie and Fiona or any other dog. So all I'm hoping is that Millie and Fiona found the little one and was able to help her find her or his way back home. But I don't know where they all went. And in case you're wondering why I did not follow Millie and Fiona, because they went down a very steep part of the hill. They made a direct beeline towards the sound of that puppy. I had to go the long way around, and now I've lost them all. Well, friends, not to worry, but Millie and Fiona should be applauded for their efforts in helping get Mr. Pete and Miss Terry's blind and deaf dog back home. Yeah, Mr. Pete and Miss Terry, they have their home right there through those trees. They have a small walking trail on the far side of their property, and sometimes that dog will follow the other dogs out and about and can't find his way back up the hill. But not to worry, Millie and Fiona found the dog and walked it right back up to where it belongs. And I think that's one of the sweetest things ever. I didn't see it happen, but I talked to Miss Terry, and the dog is back fine, so everything is going to be good. But I do believe that it was Millie and Fiona who walked the dog back up that hill. And I'm just so very proud of them. Isn't that just so sweet? There's things in nature like that that just make you just like, they're just awe-inspiring, like, oh, huh. I've come down to the edge of the pond, and I'm being real still and trying to be real quiet because I'm able to see little fish. Now, they're not big, little minnows mostly, swimming along the edge of all this, eating on this algae, I think. And so that's a good sign. You know, we've never had this pond stocked, so we don't really know what's in here. Jamie's dad, before he came, had a plan. He wanted to come out and fish these ponds, so we went and bought him a rod and reel. But he never found his way out here to do anything. And I told him, I don't think there'll be any fish in here. And then I'm going to ask you all a question. And please, I'm serious about this. How would fish get in here if, in fact, we've never had a way for fish to get in here? So, for example, we've never had a river flood that flowed into our pond. So how does a pond end up getting full of fish over time? This pond is what, 3 years old now? Which is why I don't think there's any fish in here yet. But we are seeing lots of minnows. So that would be a fun thing to answer. Don't go Google it. Just how do you think fish get into a pond? Because I don't know. Y'all, I just don't know. I know I've heard different theories on how they get in there. But in all honesty, I just don't know how fish get into a pond that's never been actually had fish docked into it. It's a beautiful morning. I'm here at Longhorn Lester's. We have the horse dentist is here. She has an assistant, so I don't think she actually needs my help, but I am being available just in case. Also, she does not like to be on video, and that's a shame because it's not so much videoing her. I would love to show you the process. That would be one of the most entertaining videos because it's something that most people have no idea about. But no, you don't want to pull a camera out in front of her. She does not like the camera, and I don't understand why. She's a pretty girl, but her it's just not her thing. She does not want to be on video for anything. She has an adorable little dog that hangs out with her and goes with her to all of her jobs, but she'll tell you right quick that she doesn't want to be on video. And video is not for everybody. I get it, and you have to respect that. But like I was saying, the neat thing is watching the way that she's able to get those horses to open their mouth and then keep their mouths open. And then you can actually see back into the mouth where she's working. And as she flattens all of those teeth and cleans everything along the outside and the inside, it's just a really neat process to watch. So I've watched her do Storm. Jamie helped her while she was doing Prim, and Bucky's is her last horse to do over here. They're not going to do the donkeys. Anyway, beautiful morning today. We're very blessed for just another day of cool temperatures with sun. In my opinion, there's nothing better, my friends. I would take, even though I can't be in a swimsuit, darn it, even though you wouldn't be able to do any swimming or water sports, darn it, I would take this weather year-round. I would take this weather year-round. No humidity, cool temps, cool enough to where you don't have to deal with insects or snakes. You could put on a sweater, a flannel, or a hoodie and be fine. And if you got to working, you could probably take it off and still be okay. So, now, beautiful day. The animals are enjoying it. And I'll tell you what, I certainly am too. I love seeing all the green. Those are not minnows. Those are bigger than minnows. Oh Lord, what is that? Is that a gosh darn snake? Is that a gosh darn snake? Please tell me that ain't no gosh darn snake. I was watching this special on YouTube about the island of Guam. And Guam, there in the South Pacific, has been having this major issue with their ecosystem. And you may not want to hear this, but it all started by this brown tree snake. This brown tree snake somehow found its way onto the island of Guam. It's not native to that area, but at some point, this brown tree snake began to multiply and reproduce. Well, obviously, same thing. But get this. Guam began to notice that their bird species was diminishing. They weren't real sure why. Come to find out, it was because of these tree snakes. There's no natural predator to these tree snakes. So these brown tree snakes began to climb up into these trees and find the nest. They would hunt out the nest and, of course, eat all the eggs. And at some point, whenever that happens enough on a large enough scale, then you begin to see a decline in your native bird species. What happened after that was because you had a lot less birds. Get this, you ready for this one over here? The spider population increased by 400%. So whereas if you used to see, let's just say that you used to see 4 spiders in your home per year, now you're seeing 400 spiders in your home every year. So the spider population increased by 400%, which is horrible. And then because you had no birds to eat the spiders, you also had no birds to help self-pollinate your forest, you begin to see lots of deforestation where the forest was being, I don't know how birds contribute to the forestation, but because of the lack of birds, there was a massive deforestation happening. And so what they finally had to do was go by and drop out this. Yes, you ready to hear this one here? They would send helicopters hovering as low as they could, dropping out, this is going to sound sad, but dead mice. Dead mice that had been laced with a poison that would kill the snakes who eat the dead mice. So they were fresh dead mice who had been laced with poison. So when the tree snakes end up eating the dead mice, they would in fact ingest that poison. And that's how they're going to try to rid the island of those brown tree snakes. Now that may sound horrible to you all, but you know that there was other issues as well. Those tree snakes would find themselves climbing up onto the light poles and wrapping themselves around transformers, finding their way inside the transformers and shorting out. So lots of the island was finding itself without power because of the tree snakes. They had lost communication because they would get into their telephone systems. And so the island had a real problem with this brown tree snake. And you're saying, Lester, where are you going with this? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just wasting time, y'all. I'm just wasting time. So me, just like the song, just killing time is killing me. And it's probably also killing you. Well, that's a cool story. It's a cool story about how Mother Nature works and how the introduction of a new species can end up wiping out an existing ecosystem. I don't know, y'all. It's just, I find it interesting and fascinating. And so scary. I would hate that. I will never go to Guam. I'll tell you that. I will never be going to Guam. You're not going to find me with all these brown tree snakes that are out of control. Oh, guys, and there's millions of these snakes. Millions on a very small island. The island, I think, is only like 6 miles across, maybe 20, 30 miles long, and it has millions of snakes. That means you just cannot go anywhere without seeing them. Our dogs are barking inside the shop. Let me go see what's going on with them.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.